Hello, everyone, my Atlantic Scalar peeps. Just want to show you what I've been dealing with here, okay? There's where I do my work. It used to be a storage shed, and that is the horror that's been happening. It's been bad. And it's caused everything to slow down, but I think they are actually finished with the digging. Thank God. Let's do this out, the whole thing outside, I think. And so I got some things to talk to you about. The first, I want y'all to know I did retrograde integration on everyone to add language to revoke irrevocable contracts that have been completely honored. I can't revoke the ones that have not been honored, and I've very rarely encountered that, but I have. All right, so I'm also going to do retrograde integration because I just found out the rest of the things that do rarely, it happens rarely, impede success of portal work or any kind of energy work, and we're going to fix it so that the only time it will not work is if somebody truly has an irrevocable contract that they need to work on, and then we can find out what that contract is, and we can get them to a healer that will help them work on that, like inner child work, whatever it takes. Now, so the things I'm adding is any overcoming any resistance from the conscious or unconscious mind, because sometimes there is resistance, like a negative attitude about the work, or just the belief that there's no way it can work for me and things like that. So we're going to overcome that. All right, number one. Number two, we're going to also have to revoke all contracts, whether they're labeled as irrevocable or not, as long as they've been honored, that other people in y'all's lives have that could hinder the results. And last thing I need to add is to do the portal work and the energy work across all harmonic triads of energy. I have no idea what that is, but Eric told me to do it. All right. So, and I said, if we add this language and if we do the retrograde integration to put that in, will all energy work and all portal work be 100% successful for everyone except for those with truly irrevocable contracts? And he said yes. And by the way, he told me he is now an archangel. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Celebrate. Archangel Eric. I'm so proud. And there was not that long ago that I thought, is he ever going to be able to graduate from welding school? And well, he didn't. Anyway, all right, so I got some new things that we're putting up, hopefully this weekend, maybe the early part of next week. It depends on how busy Lucas is. A service to correct problem behavior in kids and problem behavior in animals. The birthmark and tattoo removal, and this is unlimited for the same price. You get all, but the language is unwanted, because I'm not going to want to remove tattoos that you guys want to hold on to. So only the unwanted birthmarks and tattoo removal. And this takes a while, and in the description box it will tell you how long. I think it's up to a year that it takes. We're also going to release the autism service, because the results, are just so surprising in those the test subjects. Like one teacher emailed the mom, didn't know we were doing any Atlantic Scalar service on the child, and said, I don't know what's going on, but her autism seems to be going away. So I'm very excited about that. It is a very long service. It takes multiple days, as you can imagine, because there is a lot of energy movement that needs to be done to correct autism. Now, I need two types of volunteers. One for sexual libido. Is there any other kind of libido? No, that's lumbago. Okay. So people with male or female with poor libido, and also seizures, epilepsy, people with epilepsy. I do want to put that to trial. And here's something on the horizon that I'm not asking for. I'm not asking for volunteers yet, so please don't email me asking to be a volunteer yet. Just please subscribe to the Atlantic Scalar website, and also to this YouTube channel, so you can be the very first ones to know when I call for volunteers. But here's what Eric wants to do on the horizon. Detox. We're talking heavy metal and everything, detoxing the body. The other one he wants to do is wet and dry macular degeneration. And the other one that's on the horizon is a pathogen cleanse. I'm getting rid of the thing that causes Morgellons, getting rid of Candida, Lyme disease, mold infestations in the person, uh, bab, uh, babesiosis. I'm trying to make it a Spanish name. Babesiosis. Say that 15 times real fast. And also Epstein-Barr virus and just pretty much everything. Um, and then also I want to let you know that I've changed the bed bug service so that it would include other things like fleas, ticks, mites like scabies and all other nasty insects except roaches. We can't do roaches because, long story, actually I can make it very short. When Papa, Rooney, and I would sit outside here for about a year, and I think it's about how long cockroaches live. Um, we had this one big tree roach that would just cross right in front of us from a drain to the ground cover every night at the same time, and his name is Freddie. I think Freddie's gone though. But anyway, so I don't want to kill roaches and other things. Just those that suck your blood and make you itch and cause and spread disease, basically. And I don't think cockroaches do as gross as they seem. I think that's it. I think that's it. Oh yeah, I know what I want to say. I have gotten behind. Obviously, everything's taking so long, and I've been physically just beaten by these lower vibrational energies. So I thank you for so much for being patient. Some of you guys keep checking for status, but that's just another email I had to read and answer. So if you can keep emails to a minimum. Usually I do the short stuff like healing recommendations and portal counts and stuff like that, or yes or no questions within 48 hours. So don't even bother with the emergency add-on because I have OCD, so I get to it. And also, again, I'm going to stress, do the portal work first. Don't do chakra work first. That's the last thing that needs to be done. And I'm telling you, very often the portal work is all you need. And some people say, well, but I have anxiety, I have depression, so I need that service. You might not. So just do the portal work and be patient and wait and see what improves in your life. What I'm getting from people is just amazing. The energy in their home just transforms. Their children transform. And that's another thing with problem kid service. First, make sure that you have the super portal work done because that might be all you need. And anyway, so I've been like 2.5 weeks behind minimum. But when this whole thing gets submitted over, which will be hopefully this week or the next, then the work will be a lot quicker and I'll be able to be my usual 1 to 1.5 week lead time from you purchasing the service and me emailing you with the results. You do have to do the 3-part sequence. If you want to buy the stuff locally, please do. It's fine. I mean, I don't want to send, well, actually, it's Lucas's little business is to send you guys the Palo Santo spray. But if you're international, don't do that. Just get some sticks. They're very difficult to keep lit, but they do work if you want to do that instead. And also be sure everyone in the household is listed, even the animal names. That's very important. And don't try to sneak other people in like your cousin and stuff, because then it'll get a lot worse for you and also for their household. Because I've seen people do that for some reason. Trying to cheat old poor Mama Elisa. Anyway, but I love you guys, and I'm so glad to get all the emails of these earth-shattering, jaw-dropping transformations. It's just lovely. You guys subscribe to this channel, and I will talk to you next week. Bye.